Hello, in this video we're going to be building off of the concepts we've talked about so far and talking about how we can utilize them using what are known as events. So in all of the examples we've given so far, essentially I've just been placing code inside our workspace and then clicking it to actually run it. So let's say we had this turn 15 degrees block. If I wanted to run this piece of code, I would just be clicking on it. And as well, I've also been sort of pairing these, and if you click the top one, it will actually run all of these units, right, put together. But that's very manual, and we wouldn't want our user to have to physically click blocks within our workspace to run our application. We would expect them to interact with, say, their keyboard or their mouse within the game as opposed to the workspace itself. And the way that we can start doing this are by utilizing events. These are triggers that will run particular blocks of code. Think of these as the very start of a long set or a long block of code. Some that we might have seen already are this when green flag clicked. So essentially, that is telling us that when we click this green flag in the top right, we want to run all of the code attached to this block. Some other common ones that we will use in our applications are when space key is pressed. So we can select which key we'd like to use, but essentially this will run code whenever a key on your keyboard is pressed. Then we also have when I am clicked. This will interact directly with the game object. So if someone were to click on this game object, it would run all of the code down here. And what are special about events are that they are also item dependent, so item specific. When I am clicked, what is the I in this situation? That is the sprite that we have selected in our stage over here on the right. So if we were to create a few more, and let's go to this pink one, for instance, when I am clicked for the pink one will not trigger when I click this blue one, but it would if I click this pink one. So in addition to these events, we also have this broadcast block and this when I receive. And we can have our own custom events that will trigger whenever we receive a specific message that we are waiting for. And that's generally the gist of events. So try toying around with some of these and looking at the examples in our lesson. But otherwise, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.